Why does this thing do this to me? Okay, don't really know what's going on here. Why is my phone being a doofus? Orientation is locked. Well, how the hell am I supposed to unlock it? Gee whiz. This is such horse crap. I don't even know how to damn do that. No. I don't want to do that either. Let me go back out of here. I got to get my phone set again. You know what? The hell with it. By gosh, I just let it be what it's going to be. And it'll just have to be what it's going to be. There we go. Yeah, I got the new tower up. Got it laid over. Trying to get this plate on here. This plate won't fit. It'll fit right there. But I can't get it in here. I don't know what the real problem is. Just yet. No. Son of a biscuit. Freaking kidding me? What the hell? Why does everything have to be a pain in the royal butt? I can't even put my rotor on this. You gotta be motherfucking kidding me. Son of a bitch. Oh my gosh. This can't be happening to me. This right here will not fit this tower section. What the hell? Oh gosh. Why did I have to? What the hell? I don't even know. What to do to get this spark rock in here. Let's see, if I do this, I'd have to cut one of my supports out. God almighty. Are you freaking kidding me? I don't even get that. This thing won't even fit. Oh, man. I guess the first thing to do is figure out if it'll even fit the end of the tower. Okay. You get it in here like that. Okay. It fits here. So I could take and put that there. The rotor would be literally at the top. My piece of pipe would be 10 inches long. Let me ask you something, Rob. This means I do away with a thrust bearing and I won't have it. If I mounted this on the very top and my 2800 rotor was sitting here with only 1 foot of pipe sticking out of it, it wouldn't have a lot of wind drag on it. But I wonder how that'd be. Yeah, it'll fit the top. No problem at all. I just wonder how that would be holding the rotor, and then the antenna, the MA5B being on a, say, a foot long piece of pipe. Yours don't have a bearing either. So that'll literally daggone be like, I just have to only have enough pipe coming out of that rotor to hold that beam. And that'd be it, wouldn't it? With 6 foot of pipe, holy cow. I mean, really, when you think about it, this might be the way to go. Get the maximum height, and get my weight. Kind of have my weight in the right place. Golly, I hate doing this shit. Pardon my damn French, but this is bullshit. I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do. Just carry it all the way down to this. Let the rotor stick out above the tower. And call it a day. Because this stuff ain't fitting. And I guess if it ain't fitting, it ain't fitting. Let's see here. Yeah, tilting over is the only thing I really worry about too. I mean, to be honest, it's a lot of weight. I guess if I platform it out where it's resting good and solid on these top steps, it could possibly be okay, I guess. Can hope. I'm going an extra, I'm gonna be at about 60 feet when I'm done. I guess it's not that bad. I really hated to do this, but you ain't got a choice, you ain't got a choice, you know? I wasn't thinking about what time it was a while ago, Rob. That's just daggum seeing where you was calling, and I thought you was calling me, so that's why I did that. Then I realized just how late it was. Put it all the way down on here. That's all I can do. There's got to be a fucking easier way to do this. Pardon my French, but no kids allowed. Go get me a daggum something to spin them things on a little quicker. freaking kidding me? First thing I picked. Which is a good thing, I guess. Damn. Let's see here. Oh, now I see how this is going to go. Can't go but so dang far. And then that's your stopping point. Daggone. That's too damn big. Just no fun today. Nothing's working. And nothing's where I need it. Golly, are you freaking kidding me? Thank you. It'll be snugged up anyway. Otherwise, we'll have a 16-hour daggone video out here. See if we can bow this in. Well, come on now. Don't be all mean to me now. Should work. Well, we got that part done. Now, well, I thought about doing that too a while ago, but let's see. Just thought of something there, Rob. Hang on a second. See how this works. Let's see here. Let's see here. Crazy thing. You really are going to be an ass. Oh. Damn, come on now. First one side fits, then the other side don't fit, then this don't fit. There we go, problem solved. I'll just cut a section out of that tower section and bolt that on there. cut it off about right there, put the truss bearing there, put the rotor in there. That works. That works. Now, let's go get us a saw real quick. I'll be right back. Let me see here. Let's see, the truss bearing plate needs enough legs. My hacksaw dull. Oh, this is taking too damn long. I'm gonna go get the power when I'll get it a little quicker. Yeah, we'll daggone get this thing done. It's just taking some time. It's always some crap, but we'll get the power tool out and we'll get it done quick. Always got to be something to throw a hiccup in there, you know. Ouch. Bring the little generator out here so I can cut this son of a buck. Speedy Gonzales. Had knee surgery beginning of the week, Rob. Feel better, but I got other places that hurt like a mother. But it is what it is. Let's turn this around a little bit. Yeah, I got one, but I ain't bringing that out here. That'd be a lot of work. For real. Okay. Got that one cut. Let's see. Let's cut this first. Yeah, but okay, let me go get my thrust bearer and I'll be right back. Oh yeah, now we're back to the business again. Okay guys, what we got right here is a TB 200 thrust bearing plate and bearing, and then this is the biggest Yazoo rotor that they make, and this is what we're going to put on here. So for the moment we're just going to get these screws out of this thing and we're going to take and get this thing hooked up. We're getting somewhere. just about out of damn breath from being out here, but we're getting there. Who all we got in there right now? Everybody give me a call sign or tell me who's in here. I see 3 people's in here. M0TFO, I appreciate you staying in here. Who else have we got in here? We're putting up a new tower right now. I've been working so many hours, been going through some things, been going through some surgeries and stuff like that. And other than that, I mean, that's what we've been doing pretty much all this time. And we decided to go ahead and start putting this thing together and try to get it in a position where we can start working with it. So what's everybody else been up to? And who we got in there? Let's see. Are you freaking kidding me? We're definitely gonna have to pull the pipe. At least it's an easy ordeal here. Yeah, it is a sharp blade. That's dang gone short. Golly, this mother's heavy. Yeah, let's see if we can get a bolt started. Yeah, buddy. Hopefully all these bolts line up, y'all. It won't be no big deal. It is one of those things where we gotta just work with it little by little. And it looks like everything's gonna line up. So we're looking good so far. And I think with that being said, this is going to be a lot better setup than it originally was. A lot better. Once I get this other tower section put in, get everything like it needs to be, it'll probably be better too. What's everybody been up to here lately? Yeah. Oh my gosh. That tastes good. Okay. Let's see. Tighten this sucker up. Alright, what size are you? Right now I'm going to tighten these 4 bottom bolts up. And they tighten up. I'll put it this way. Real snug. You don't want to tighten them up too tight. Tighten them up too tight, you'll strip them out. But you do want to get them snug. Do not want to tighten these up extremely tight. You will mess up. Got one more to go, and we'll try to see if we can get that other little section of tower put in place. Should be able to get the thrust bearing put on. Ain't much room to work with. Okay, that is real snug. It ain't going nowhere. Now, the other thing that we got to do, we're going to take this and put it back on. Looks like that's going to be no problem. Okay. Now, well, the only thing I can think of is just, I mean, I ain't got no choice but to cut this out. That takes out the strength from that. Cut that one out. Or, let's see, since we're trying to get creative here, let's see where this puts it. Let me see. Come on, baby, line up, line up. That don't want to line up for me. Let's try it this way. Could be just a little off. Okay. Now, I can take and slide that on there like that. That works. That gives my rotor clearance to turn, and nothing should hit. That's much better. Yep, that works right there. Okay, that works. Now, let's see about getting this put in. Gotta loosen them daggum screws up a little bit. Who all we got in here? Yeah, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to make sure that when I go to turning it, that it ain't hitting nothing. Make sure I put it exactly where it needs to be before I ever bolt that top section, because that's a 2.5 foot long section right now, roughly. And it'd be so much easier to put a couple of bolts in a different location and still do the job, because it ain't gonna be, the pipe ain't gonna be sticking out of the top more than a foot. And it don't look like it's gonna be but about 3 foot of aluminum pipe coming out of that rotor anyway. So I think I'll be good. With that being said, it's not gonna be a weak link by no means. Because that top section is actually a real thick heavy wall tubing. And it's still the same diameter size as the tower, but it's super thick, which for that I think it'll make it more rigid at the top, where the way I'm mounting all this, and this will work just fine. This is so much work, I'm getting these bolts loose on this thing. Took this thing down a while back, and I got to working a lot, and work and family and everything else comes first, so kind of put the radio stuff on the back burner until I could get things back to where I could start doing stuff, and now that I'm doing a little bit with it, try to take advantage of the day when I feel okay, and try to at least do something. I go absolutely crazy. Yeah, if I can, yeah, these don't go back the way they came off. By no dang thing. I mean, it would be really nice if it was that easy. But it's not working that way. But, you know what? I had a freaking drill doing this a while ago. Let's go back to the drill. Alright, jackass, let's go. Golly, are you freaking kidding me? You're gonna go, whether you like it or not. I'm gonna go down a little bit. Why does this one have to be a ornery cat? That's the way it has to be. Yep, that's the way it's got to be. Gotta take that one off. Hate to daggum go through all this, but ain't much you can do about it. Don't want to act right. Looks like it's got to be spread out a little bit. Dropping nuts and bolts and screws and ratchets and like everything else. What's going on? Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, Rob. You know, just I think by the time I get it right here, it's on top, it's at the top. I won't have nothing for no wires to be hitting on. Ouch, somebody shot a gun. Gee whiz. That's a lot of popping. Pow, 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 pow. Let's see. Let's try that again. Let's try to get that as even as possible. That looks about now. Run them bolts down a little bit by the drill if it'll let me. Which it ain't gonna let me. Looks like I'm gonna have to do them by hand any damn way. Do as much as I can anyway. There we go. Who all's in there? What's up, Frixie Fry? I believe that is. Yeah, I just gotta get this section shortened up like we did. Tried to take to get this tightened up where I can get this put on. I really want to just take it all the way down and just freaking be dang done with it. I'm starting to think maybe it might be a good old dang idea. Because then I won't have to worry about being off on my bearing. Then I'll just cut the excess off. Then I ain't got to worry about it. But yeah, we get it where it needs to be. I think we'll be. And we're starting to bottom it out right here on this stuff right here on these rungs. So now, once I get this flat against these braces on the tower, tighten this down flat against this tower. This is in here tight. Then I'll push this up here and bolt it down. Once I realize that the rotor ain't gonna chop it up, we can take this right here. We can go ahead and start tightening everything up now. See if we get it, at least try to get it, you know, where it needs to be. The tower itself at the rotor, no, right here was 55 feet. I just added another 2 foot, so it's 56 and a half, 57 feet. The beam's gonna be the beam's gonna be about 59 feet off the ground when it's all said and done. That's more than enough. You can't get in here with a power tool, so it's kind of like you stuck with a daggum wrench to try to get the dang job done. And it is what it is. That's all there is to it. I'm gonna get this so I can get in this angle. But I appreciate everybody dropping in here this afternoon, and I apologize for not being in here like I have, but family matters, surgery, I've been working a lot of overtime and hours and stuff, and everything's just kind of took the back burner in ham radio. And I'm just now getting a free day to try to get done with this winter rising project that I've been needing to get done for a long time, and I'm finally out here doing it, and I thought I'd better at least do a live video so everybody sees that I am still trying to take the time to do stuff. It's just been so busy doing everything else. But, you know, once this is all done up like it needs to be done up, you know, everything will kind of go back together, and we'll go back up, and we can be talking on the radio again. Now, I did change one of my antennas out. I went with selling the R9 vertical Kg4muk and got me my antenna 7210. It works 10 through 75 meters. It's an end-fed wire. It's 130 feet long, and I absolutely love that end-fed antenna. So if you haven't ever had one or thought about getting one, I can highly recommend the My Antenna from myantenna.com. The 10 through the 7510 is a phenomenal end fed. And you cannot go wrong with it. I'm extremely happy with that antenna. It's doing everything that I want it to do and more. And just can't ask for something any better. But go to my antenna. I'm not promoting them because they're telling me to promote them. I'm promoting them because I'm using it and I like it. It's a good antenna. It's a really good antenna. I'll be honest, I think it's one of the best antennas that I've ever used. Hands down. For an end fed, it's awesome. There's something about that thing, it just works. And it works good. So if you haven't looked into one, or you've thought about looking into one, I've already made hundreds of contacts in areas that I normally wouldn't work with the vertical or the beam just because of that end fed. That end fed does work exceptionally good. No doubt about it. Let's see here. Let me get a piece of that. Now we got our daggum 10-mile long pipe here, back. I'll try to see if I can hold this thing and stick that son of a gun up in here. Well, that's a lot of pipe. That's a lot of pipe. Oof. That is a whole lot of pipe. Damn. That's a whole lot of pipe. Rob, I hope you're still in there. You think that beam, if I cut those stubs off of that right there, just enough where no wires won't hang, do you think I can get away with about, 36 inches of pipe sticking above that tower? I guess the biggest thing is, you got those elements on that MA5B. Without going over and looking at them, I'd say they're a good 2 feet long. 4 foot would be fine. It's kind of what I'm figuring. And if I got about 4 foot up there, that's better than 12, because that's thick wall aircraft aluminum. It's pretty heavy, even to be aluminum. But I want to really get that done. I see a VK Radio. I appreciate you coming in here and joining the live. I'm trying to get the tower put back together, and this is all new. So, let's crank up the noisemaker again, and we'll cut us a piece of pipe. Robbie will love this. Let's see. Yeah. We'll put it right there for right now. see. Let's get somewhere else here. Let's see. Clean this up a little bit while we're here. Alrighty, boys. We're getting to the point where we can kind of make adjustments. Let me see here. Now I know why I had that other piece of pipe in there. Son of a biscuit. Yeah, I forgot all about that. Forgot all about that. Might as well get my daggone lock nut while we at it. Yeah, buddy. And we're getting there. It's taking some time. Take that out. Put this here sleeve back. The reason why I had that in there is because this thing wouldn't quite close up. So I drilled a hole through it and fixed it to where it would tighten up around this pipe. And it's just going to give me a little extra incentive and support. hitting a little bit. What's everybody up to? Let's see here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I can't even do that. That sucks. Well, there's my problem right there. I'll lock these back. Well, you got these little nuts here that once this thing's tightened up, you put these nuts and tighten them up. Sort of keeps the jaws from slipping. But we're getting there, a little at a time. Let's see here. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, we gotta open them up. Yeah. Why is it taking itself? Let's see here. Where's the hammer at when we need it? Ain't that the daggum truth? Yes. Getting right. Yeah. Got a tool, use a piece of pipe. And let's see. Don't follow you, son, gun. Crazy thing. Let's see. What about that? Just get them all. Huh. Okay. We're getting there. We've got to line these holes up for the keyway pin. Daggum. How can you leave that off? I don't even know how that's possible. I'm trying to find my daggum. I'll probably say daggum 1,400 more times. Oh, there it is right here. That looks promising. You better fit. I swear you better fit. Oh boy. I gotta wiggle my worm a little bit. Good night. Seriously? Always gotta be something difficult, don't they? all about that. Yep, that's the way that works. Well, let's see. Got to be an easier way. We'll do this. And we'll get this. Got about 4 foot of pipe sticking up out of the top of the tower now. So that should, in turn, be more than enough for that beam to be on. And for all I know, I could probably bring it down a foot or two and put a vertical on top of it. Who knows? Take an adjustable and tighten it up on your Allen wrench and check this out. Get her done. Then you can't get it off. There we go. Okay. Now, now that I've flipped this thing around, I've actually got room here to do anything I want to do now. At that point, it's still not going to hit, and if it does, it's not going to hit much. Let's see. I've got room right there. That would put me to putting only 2 sets of bolts on there, and they'd be close. Then I got to get this raised up, take some of that pressure off of it. I mean, it's looking pretty daggone good right now. Do not know where nothing's at right now. Yeah, that is the other thing that I was thinking. I don't see them hitting, because right now it is the hog head is below it. This is the biggest part. And this right here, none of this is going to even be it's not even going to be close. I mean, this right here could possibly catch this. And I could bend that out a little bit if I have to. But for right now, we've got thrust bearing, you know, and all that. And then you can see exactly how much tower's out here now. Because originally my beam was over here right against this 4x4. And there's a 10-foot section. Let's see. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm 17 feet higher than I originally was. But that bottom section down yonder was an 8-foot section with a 10-foot. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 5. It's 50 feet right here. It's 50 feet right there. Oh, man. I hear you. Yeah, I'm glad I got it at this point at least. It's going to be a little heavier going up this next go around, but the thing about this is I'm not going to take and do anything until I am completely done and ready. I mean, I'm going to put my standoffs up there with pulleys on them. I'm going to fix it to where, you know, if I want to pulley something up there, I can. And I don't have to worry about climbing. I can just cable it up there. And I'm thinking about doing that on all 3 sides of this thing, So when I get to a point where if I want to wire something up and put it up, I can just do it. And that can be the end of it. But the MA5B, it's over there. It's on the ground. I don't know if you saw that. But it's right there. And I got about 40 foot of tower still on the ground. Plus my old 60 footer over there. But yeah, it's one of them things where, yeah, I know. I've realized that over time. I'm probably gonna take, and I think once I get this right here, if I see, can you see? Yeah, you see the truss bearing and the rotor in there. Let me see if I can get right here. I'm gonna take and get this, you know, kind of leveled up a little bit. I'm gonna drill me some holes, put some bolts right here. I think because it's such a short span, I think I can get by with just 3 bolts in it, because I'm putting daggum 3 grade 8 half-inch bolts in it. And I think that'll be plenty. I just got to make damn sure it's level when I go to doing that, because I got all that other stuff already on there. Probably going to get up in the morning pretty early, and I'm going to go buy some more nuts and bolts and try to get the nuts and bolts put in, try to get the try to get all of the connections made where I can have my cables put on. And then once I get done with that, I'm going to try to say probably once this is buttoned up tight and leveled and squared up, I'm going to turn right around, and I'm gonna come right down below, probably about, I'm just sitting here guessing, I'm probably going to go about midway of this section right here and put some guide wires on it, because I'm not really worried about this top section that much. I don't want to put guide wires way up here and it not supporting there in the middle from, you know, any kind of side bucking or anything, because that's probably the one thing I probably worry about more than anything else. Dadgum, I got that camera all out of adjustment. I'm gonna take and do that, and I think once get that part done, I'll be able to take and get everything like it needs to be. I've been working on this thing all day, and I just happened to think, you know, I should do a YouTube live, but I've been all over the place. I've been running all over I've been running out everywhere, and it's just not been feasible for me to try to do a live, because I'm doing so much running around. It's just no way, and I just don't want to do all that. But right now, what I'm doing is just getting the tower where it needs to be, get it all situated, take and try to get these other bolts in this short section for the rotor housing and the thrust bearing, turn right around and get all that mounted up and get it up good and tight and get everything adjusted where everything ain't in a bind, get everything hooked up and spin it, make sure it ain't hitting nothing, and then I'm gonna drill my holes and then, you know, set it to where it needs to be at that point. But I'm gonna take and try to get the bolts tomorrow. That's the place I need to get them from. They closed. Shoot, they closed daggum freaking 10 minutes ago. But yeah, I'll put them in tomorrow morning, hopefully. If I don't get something that I got to go do or something else that's family related, then, you know, I may not be able to do nothing. It's just got so much going on with everything else. It's just been impossible for me to get in here and do a YouTube live. And, you know, things happen, and that's just the way it is. You know, you just kind of got to look at it like this, you know. I can be here when I can be here. That's pretty much it. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all dropping by. Rob, I appreciate you coming by. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, start putting some stuff away, and hopefully we'll get to do it again in the morning. So when I get all my nuts and bolts and all my bits and pieces and everything, I'll take and I'll try to start up and do another live sometime tomorrow. If I ain't tied up to do something else, that's what I'll do. Yeah, shit happens. That's the damn truth. Good Lord. But yeah, let me wrap that up here, and I'll take and I get all my, if it's where I can get my nuts and bolts and all my bits and pieces and stuff like that, like I said, I'll do that tomorrow. If nothing else is going on, I will take, and at some point and sometime tomorrow, I will take and do a live and try to get all this stuff buttoned up and get it tightened up and get the cables run, get a test or two done on it. Then once I do that, it's just going to be a matter of just getting everything put back in place. Once I get everything put back in place, then, you know, we'll bring the trusty little Kubota out here and take the winch and, you know, we'll raise it up. But before I do any of that, I'm going to take and put the standoffs on it for the cables. I'm going to put the, there's a few other things I'm going to put on there other than that. And then once that's done, I get to that point, we'll be good to go. I've got a daggone buckle over there right now, and it's made to hold cables. So that's something I got to take off of the other tower. But anyway, y'all have yourself a good evening. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to like, subscribe, make some comments. I appreciate each and every one of y'all dropping by here, and so might it be. See y'all later.